When the equation is not in slope-intercept form, it's in some other form, such as standard form or point-slope form, you can always use the test point method, and you can technically test any point that's not on your graph. But one of the best test points I like to use is 0, 0, because it's easy to plug in and do the math. So if you plug in a test point into your inequality and do the math, and if it leaves you with a true statement, then yes, you shade that side where that test point is. But if it gives you a false statement, do not shade that side where the test point is. Shade the very opposite side. Here we have an inequality in standard form, so we're going to use the test point method for this. But first, we need to go ahead and sketch our line. And looking at our symbol, it tells us that we are going to sketch a solid line. Now, since it's in standard form, I'm going to go ahead and use what we call the X and Y intercepts to find my 2 points so that I can graph my line. So recall, to do that, you let X be 0, and then you turn around and let Y be 0. So now that we have our X and Y intercepts, let's go ahead and plot them. The first one is 0 and up 3. The other one over 6, stay at 0. Line my ruler up, and I'm going to draw a solid line through those points. And now that we have our line graph, our next step is to determine which region we're going to shade, whether the upper or the lower region. We're going to use the test point method to determine which side we're going to shade since it's in standard form. The test point method says to remove your variables. I'm going to remove X and remove Y and replace them both with a 0. I'm going to do the math on the left side. Notice the left side is going to 0 out. When you get it to where you have one number on one side and one on the other, you read the statement. This statement says that 0 is greater than 6. That's not true. Let's read the other statement. 0 is equal to 6. That's not true either. So this is a false statement. Now, we tested 0, 0, which is right here at the point of origin. And since this region was false, that means every point on the side with that region is false. So that means don't shade the lower region. By default, the other side is the true side. So you would shade the true side. Never shade the false side. Always shade your true side. And there you have it.